If you're a senior, the right home defense firearm isn't just about power, it's about ease of use, reliability, and low recoil. Fortunately, 2025 brings new options that are lighter, smoother to operate, and more comfortable to shoot. In this video, we'll go over the best home defense guns for seniors, from easy racking pistols to soft shooting shotguns and lightweight rifles. Watch until the end to find the best fit for you. Let's kick things off with a Tristar Raptor II, a semi-auto shotgun that combines user-friendly controls with low recoil. Its gas-operated system makes it smoother shooting than many pump-action models, and the 20-gauge version is especially appealing to seniors who dislike harsh recoil. The updated design has a larger bolt release and operating handle, which are easier to operate for those with limited grip strength or joint problems. A fiber optic front sight draws the eye quickly, so users don't have to squint to find a small bead in dim light. The barrel and chamber have chrome lining, which reduces wear and corrosion. That means owners can spend less time worrying about rust and more time practicing. The Raptor II can also accept Beretta/Benelli mobile chokes, making it possible to adapt the shot pattern for tight hallways or bigger rooms. At around 6.9 pounds in 20-gauge form, it remains comfortable to shoulder. Some folks prefer the 24-inch barrel for improved handling in close quarters, although longer versions are available. Tristar keeps the price fairly wallet-friendly. The synthetic model sells for around $489, which is a good deal for a semi-auto shotgun that can safeguard a home. Seniors who want to avoid the jolt of a 12-gauge but still want an effective defensive shotgun may find the Raptor II just right for the job. Next up is a pistol that incorporates a tip-up barrel design that eliminates the hassle of pulling back a slide. People who have weak grips, like women of small stature, or seniors who face arthritis, often struggle with conventional semi-autos, so the ability to drop a round in the chamber directly appeals to them. The Girsan MC 14T is chambered in .380 auto and carries 13+1 rounds, so it offers a higher ammo capacity than many of its tip-up competitors, and it also uses Beretta 84 style magazines. The mechanism hinges the barrel upward at the front, so a shooter can place a cartridge right into the chamber without straining their hands. This layout gives folks who can't rack a slide a confident and safe way to load the gun. The blowback action is straightforward, and felt recoil stays mild. The controls are ambidextrous, and the double-action, single-action trigger gives shooters either a long initial pull or a shorter, lighter follow-up pull. Its weight is just under 26 ounces, which is a decent trade-off between stability and ease of handling. The manufacturer advises against frequent field stripping, so that may inconvenience shooters who like a thorough cleaning. There's a rail on the dust cover for lights or lasers, which can come in handy for low-light defense situations. Priced around $450, the MC14T provides an approachable solution for seniors who need a .380 that's hassle-free to chamber and has sufficient capacity. The Kel-Tec SUB-2000 Gen 3 has found favor among older folks who can use a compact pistol-caliber carbine that's easy to store. It folds down to just over 16 inches, so it fits in most small cabinets or cases without taking up much room. That design helps seniors who prefer something more wieldy than a full-size rifle, but still want more stability than a handgun provides. It fires 9mm rounds and uses a blowback system that keeps operations straightforward. The Gen 3 update introduced a rotating forend, which means you can mount an optic while retaining the carbine's folding feature. That improvement is a big deal if you rely on a red dot to get on target faster. The top rail is over a foot long, and there's also an underside rail for lights or lasers. At around 4.5 pounds, the SUB-2000 is noticeably lighter than many rifles or shotguns, which reduces strain on arms and shoulders. The adjustable stock lets you fine-tune the length of pull, and the Glock magazine compatibility is great if you already own a G19 or a G17. The trigger pull is around 4.5 pounds, so it's not difficult to manage. It's only priced around $499, so it's both affordable and convenient. It shoots like a dream and handles easily for home defense, especially for seniors who prefer less recoil and simpler handling than you'd find in bigger rifles. Charter Arms shook up the revolver scene with the Double Dog, a fresh release that combines simplicity and versatility. It handles .357 Magnum, .38 Special, and 9mm with a quick cylinder swap, so folks can pick the caliber that best fits their needs without fussing with moon clips or advanced conversions. Many seniors find revolvers less complicated than semi-autos, and the Double Dog follows that formula by offering straightforward operation without magazine loading or slide racking. Even though the trigger is double action, it's smoother than one might expect, and that eases the effort needed to fire. The ported barrel and full underlug keep muzzle rise in check, which helps with quick follow-up shots. Weaker hands are less likely to struggle because there's no heavy slide or strong recoil spring to fight. Compared to other multi-caliber revolvers, the Double Dog is also lighter, especially if you choose the shorter barrel. The snub-nose model weighs about 22 ounces and comes with walnut boot grips that are shaped for comfort and better control. Longer barreled versions provide added sight radius and more recoil absorption, which is attractive for home defense. It's got an MSRP of around $637, great for seniors who want a low-maintenance, no-nonsense handgun that can adapt to different ammo types. The Bodyguard 2.0 refines the original pocket-sized pistol from Smith & Wesson by boosting capacity and improving the trigger. Its petite frame still conceals well, but now it can hold 10+1 or 12+1 rounds of .380 auto, so it's not underpowered. This design may attract seniors who need something small and light for home defense or discreet carry. Compared to the earlier model, the new grip texture creates a more secure hold, and the fiber optic front sight glows for better visibility in low light. Seniors who struggle with dim vision will value that design choice. The updated trigger offers a lighter pull, which helps folks who lack hand strength. This makes it more pleasant to fire than the earlier Bodyguard, which had a fairly tough double-action trigger. Recoil remains mild because .380 auto isn't as snappy as 9mm. Some seniors may find the slide slightly stiff, though it's still more manageable than on many competing micropistols. The optional manual safety might appeal to those who want an extra measure of security, but the standard version is also available for a simpler experience. The pistol starts at around $399, a price that is accessible while still offering reliable performance. Anyone who wants a backup firearm or a compact choice for self-defense may want to consider the Bodyguard 2.0. In number 6 is Mossberg's SA-20, which offers seniors a semi-automatic 20-gauge shotgun that tames recoil and helps preserve energy during long sessions. It has a gas-operated system that cycles rounds without the extra step of pumping, and this design also absorbs much of the kick that comes with each shot. The SA-20 generally weighs under 7 pounds, so it's manageable for folks who prefer a lighter firearm or have limited upper body strength. The advantage of a 20-gauge for home defense is that it's easier on the shoulder than a 12-gauge. The SA-20's rubber recoil pad and comfortable pistol grip stock provide even more cushioning, letting users stay on target without wincing after every round. Many appreciate the ability to attach a sling or mount accessories such as a flashlight, useful for spotting threats in the dark. The factory sights also help seniors who need a clearer reference point. The rear peep sight and fiber optic front sight keep shots aligned when every second counts. There's room for 5 shells in the tube magazine, which is usually enough for defensive purposes. With an MSRP of about $600, it remains an affordable solution. It's often compared to pricier semi-auto shotguns, but still keeps up in terms of reliability. For seniors who want a shotgun that's easier to handle and can still handle serious threats, the SA-20 is a strong option. Smith & Wesson answered the call for an easier-to-handle pistol when it created the EZ line, then elevated that concept with the Equalizer. It preserves the low-effort racking and simple controls that many folks appreciate, while offering more capacity than the original. The slide's reduced spring tension lets users with arthritis or limited grip strength chamber around with less hassle. And the magazines have tabs that simplify loading. The Equalizer's internal hammer-fired system and ergonomic grip keep felt recoil lower than expected, which allows for steadier aim and more comfortable practice. The grip's texture provides a firm hold without chafing, and the undercut trigger guard encourages a secure shooting stance. Some versions come with a manual thumb safety, but the grip safety alone helps ensure peace of mind. An optics-ready slide accommodates a red dot, and the light rail at the front supports home defense accessories. Smith & Wesson merged the best of the EZ series and the Shield lineup by allowing magazines that 13 or 15 rounds. Despite this greater capacity, it still weighs only around 22 ounces. With an MSRP near $599, the Equalizer is a strong choice for seniors who want reliable 9mm firepower, easy slide manipulation, and manageable recoil in a home defense pistol. The Weatherby SA-08 has earned a reputation as a semi-automatic shotgun that balances reliability, lightweight, and comfortable shooting. Seniors who want a home defense shotgun that doesn't beat up their shoulder might appreciate its design. The gas-operated action smooths out felt recoil, making it less punishing than most pump guns. Many older shooters find this model easier to hold because it typically weighs around 6.5 to 7 pounds, which is manageable for extended periods. There's no need to pump between shots, so each round is chambered automatically, reducing the physical effort needed to cycle the action. The SA-08's dual piston system lets you switch between light and heavy loads without complex adjustments. Seniors can opt for low recoil shells that still deliver enough power for home defense. The shotgun's design places controls in intuitive spots, which helps in urgent situations. Maintenance is straightforward, with only a few key areas to clean. Its durable finish holds up well to regular use, and the gas system keeps cycling smooth if it's given basic care. With an MSRP of about $600, the SA-08 Synthetic is a budget-friendly option for a reliable semi-automatic shotgun. Seniors seeking a soft-shooting, easy-to-operate firearm for defending their home may find this model a fitting match. SIG's P320 platform has won favor among military and law enforcement, and the P320 RX-PX Compact adds a factory-installed Romeo 1 Pro Red Dot that suits seniors who have trouble with sight alignment. The pistol comes in 9mm, offering a good balance of power and manageable recoil, and it features a flat trigger that many find easier to manage than curved designs. The red dot sight speeds up target acquisition, which is especially helpful for eyes that don't focus as quickly as they used to. Suppressor height iron sights are included as a backup in case the battery fails, and they're also easier to align in various lighting conditions. The pistol's stainless steel frame and slide provide durability, and the nitron coating protects against wear. The grip module is compact but still supports a firm hold, and the textured surface helps maintain control. At around 25 ounces, the P320 RX-PX Compact doesn't feel too heavy, and the recoil impulse is manageable thanks to the design of the grip and a well-tuned internal system. An accessory rail on the frame accommodates a light or a laser, which is important for a home defense gun that may be used at night. Each pistol typically ships with a pair of 15-round magazines, which offer more than enough ammo capacity for defensive situations. Its P priced around $899, so it is a bit more expensive than most basic handguns. But seniors who want modern features and an easier aiming setup will find this investment worthwhile. The second most coveted spot on this list goes to the Blem AR-15. Palmetto State Armory helps folks get a reliable AR-15 at a low price by offering blemished models that have minor cosmetic imperfections, but function as intended. The PSA Blem AR-15 usually sells for around $480, which is an appealing entry point for seniors who want a home defense rifle without an intimidating price tag. Although it's sold as a budget-friendly option, the rifle's performance remains dependable. Weighing about 6.5 pounds with a 16-inch barrel, it's light enough to move around corners and doorways without too much effort. The 5.56 NATO chamber ensures wide ammo availability, and recoil is minimal compared to heavier caliber rifles or shotguns. The basic mil-spec trigger is predictable enough for most defensive scenarios, and the free-floated M-LOK handguard allows for attachments like lights or foregrips. This rifle's charging handle and forward assist are easier on the hands than some older AR designs, though seniors may still want an extended charging handle if they have significant grip issues. Mounting a red dot can further simplify sight alignment, since iron sights sometimes strain older eyes. The Blem models still come with Palmetto's guarantee, so they offer peace of mind. Any small scuff is purely cosmetic and doesn't affect accuracy or reliability. Seniors who want a straightforward AR without spending a fortune can rely on this option to fulfill their home defense needs. And finally, let's talk about our top pick, Springfield Armory's SAINT, a refined AR-15 with upgrades that help reduce recoil and enhance comfort. It has a mid-length gas system, which many shooters find gentler on the shoulder than shorter setups. That smoother impulse allows faster follow-up shots, a key factor for older folks who benefit from reduced fatigue. The barrel is 16 inches with a 1-to-8 twist rate, supporting different bullet weights effectively. Ergonomic furniture from Bravo Company sets it apart from basic rifles. The 6-position stock includes a rubber pad that softens contact with the shoulder, and the grip fits well in the hand. The AccuTight tension system keeps the upper and lower receivers snug, so there's none of that rattling feeling some budget ARs have. The flip-up iron sights are decent, though many owners prefer to mount a red dot or low-power scope. The Saint typically weighs around 6 to 7 pounds, depending on the variant, which places it in line with many mid-range AR-15s. It's not as cheap as some budget options, with prices starting near $899 for the base model, but it arrives with thoughtful improvements that might otherwise cost extra. Seniors who appreciate a rifle that's well-tuned out of the box will find that the SAINT meets their needs. Are there other firearms out there for seniors that should have made the list? Sound off in the comments.